Hello from Magic Kingdom. It is holiday season, very definitely, and we really haven't been around to see many of the ornaments or the treats since we tried that, and it was mostly still fall. Most of the treats here are for the party only, but there are one or two things we might be able to track down for you.
And we might head over to some other places to see if we can find some holiday treats. Most of the decorations here in the Magic Kingdom are on Main Street, so I'm going to take some pictures and a little video and show you what it looks like. We're here at the Magic Kingdom to say goodbye to our old friend, Splash Mountain.
We're over here in Frontierland getting ready to get on. Splash Mountain closes on January 23rd for a new overlay for Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
They say you may get wet. We're gonna get wet. Michael Eisner had a problem. The problem was that he had Bear Country, and they were closing the Country Bear Jamboree in Disneyland, and nothing else over there. He also wanted to attract more teenagers to the parks. The idea they came up with was for a log flume ride, which turned out to be Splash Mountain. And they opened up the original in '89 in Disneyland, and then in '92 here in Orlando.
Even though Disney was already not showing Song of the South, they felt that Splash Mountain, based only on the animated characters of Brer Rabbit, Brer Bear, and Brer Fox and their friends, would probably be okay. I think it has been. The real problem is that no one knows the stories that they came from. Joel Chandler Harris actually wrote them. Funny thing is that when he was 14, he started working for a newspaper for room, board, and clothing, and he was being boarded at a plantation. He was an illegitimate son of an Irish immigrant and always felt like he did not deserve as much. He probably was bullied pretty badly. So he actually felt fairly akin to the slaves he was working alongside of, and he spent a great deal of time in their cabins. When he was working the plantation, he got to hear all sorts of wonderful stories about talking creatures. He actually took a couple of the older slaves as his male role models because he didn't really have any. When he got older and began writing stories of his own, he realized that those old Brer Rabbit stories, or the Uncle Remus stories, would probably not be represented well. People would look down on them, or people would make a mockery of them. And he wanted to represent them as he remembered hearing them from the people who told them. So that's really where it comes from. The stories were not racist at all. They were a retelling of the folklore. He was a folklorist himself, so he reported them as best he could remember. But because Song of the South definitely has racist overtones, the stories have ended up being seen in a negative light themselves.
There's no question that the movie The Song of the South was racist. It shows a post-Civil War plantation where the African Americans are so happy to be working for these nice white plantation owners, which couldn't have ever been true. Well, the movie is racist. Is it the only racist Disney movie? No, it's not. The ride, however, based on the Uncle Remus stories, isn't really racist, but it is tied to the movie and it is going away. They're changing the theme to Princess and the Frog, which is set in the 20s in New Orleans, which shows black and white people mostly getting along really pretty well together, which is not what New Orleans was like in the 20s.
Since we're in Magic Kingdom anyway, we thought there's at least one or two treats we might want to try.
We're here at the Golden Oak Outpost to try the Christmas fried tamale and Walt's chili on top of French fries.
We're not really focusing on Christmas treats at Magic Kingdom because most of them are only available to the party goers. However, we popped over today to see Splash Mountain and decided a snack is in order. There is a Christmas tamale at Golden Oak Outpost, which is one of the little, it's bigger than a cart, but it's smaller than a restaurant. Just across from Pecos Bills. It is a fried pork tamale served Christmas style with red and green chili sauces and queso fresco. It is available through the 31st. It's $9.99. This is going to be a little difficult. They didn't have any knives, so there is no graceful way to do this. Oh, it pops right up. Okay. Try and get somewhere it's not just the masa. I happen to really like tamales. It's actually really good. The sauce has a little hint of maybe cinnamon. I really like this. It's slightly spicy. The masa is nice. It seems very fresh. The pork is tasty. This is a good little snack.
This is a Christmas tamale. Tamales are, in fact, a traditional Mexican Christmas food, but it has green and it has red. And those are sort of Christmassy colors. I think that's really nice that it's a themed tamale. But I love tamales anyway. And it's fried, which is nice. It'll add a little crunch. We'll start on the red side. Okay, there's no crunch. But it's pretty good. It's very tasty. I like it. I'll try a little of the green side. The tomatillo green sauce is delicious. This is really wonderful. If you're here during the Christmas season, come and get this. This is really tasty.
As part of the 50th celebration, they brought in a lot of what they call Walt's this and that. Walt's corned beef hash or roast beef hash. Walt's chili, you can get it in a bread bowl. Mostly you get a chili cheese fries, which is what we've got here. We thought the tamale looked a little small, and we haven't tried the chili cheese fries anyway. I don't know what they're calling Walt chili. I happen to know that when the man was working on Disneyland, his snack was canned chili with saltine cracker. I mean, if Walt's chili is canned chili, that's not very good chili, but we'll see. It's very meaty. Not a lot of flavor, but there wasn't a whole lot on that French fry. It does have beans, so it is meat and bean chili, and there's not a whole lot on these fries, but it's not bad. It's a fairly bland chili. But with the fries, it's a pretty nice little snack. It's $6.49 over here at Golden Oak Outpost.
Disney fries are always a treat. Never had Walt's chili, or what they're calling Walt's chili, and there is cheese on top. I love cheese. Wait a minute, this fry doesn't have any chili on it. This needs to change.
I'm not sure you have chili there, it's just cheese.
Well, I like cheese.
Try a fork.
Okay, I'm having trouble getting chili and cheese and fries all in one bite, so I got one on a fork. Let me give it a shot. I didn't really taste the chili all that much in that one. I'm gonna try a little of the chili all by itself. The fry was delicious. The chili isn't all that flavorful. It's a little salty. It's okay. I love the fries. I know it's gonna be great with the fries, so this is a keeper.
Running through Epcot to get some yummy Linzer cookies from the Bavaria Holiday Kitchen. Had one yesterday and it was really worth coming back and getting more. Besides, this is the best way to get from Magic Kingdom to Riviera Resort for cheesecake. A very brief stop in Epcot to pick up lots of Linzer cookies, but one to have now, since we haven't had dessert yet. Linzer cookies are at the Bavaria Holiday Kitchen. They're part of the cookie stroll if you want. They're $3 a piece, they're quite large, and they are scrumptious. Because I already had one yesterday when I was here. Oh, yummy. Tiny hint of cinnamon. The raspberry is perfect. I could eat these suckers all day long.
Elizabeth liked these so much, we ended up buying 10 of them to take home. So, actually 9 to take home, 1 to try right now. They'll keep in the refrigerator for an hour or 2. That's so good. I love the cookie. I love the raspberry. I love the way they go together. We did good buying 10 of these. I wonder how long they'll last. Not very, I don't think. We've made it to the Riviera and
Primo Piatto for cheesecake. This is the holiday cheesecake we came in for last time. The pumpkin cheesecake was amazing. So we'll see how this is. It is a vanilla, cherry, and gingerbread cheesecake, they say. Vanilla cheesecake with chocolate cheesecake swirl, Morello cherries, whipped gingerbread panna cotta, and a milk chocolate Mickey coin. These little pre-made cups of cheesecake at the Riviera at Primo Piatto are $6.49. They, in the past, so far, have been so rich and so good that this is a completely fair price. Now, a year ago, they had an eggnog cheesecake with Morello cherries, and it got us hooked on Morello cherries. First, the gingerbread. The gingerbread panna cotta is not as good as the vanilla is. There's a little, something perfumey in there. That's just the vanilla cheesecake. The vanilla comes through, the cheesecake comes through. I got a little tiny touch of cherry in there. I'm gonna try a little bit more. Maybe with a little of the gingerbread panna cotta and see if it blends better. That is delicious. The pumpkins may be a little bit better. Last year's was awfully good. This might be number 3, but I would come and get it again anyway because their cheesecakes are that good.
their cheesecakes have a winning reputation around our place. And the cherries, we got 3 jars in the pantry because we ate here. I'm just gonna eat a cherry all by itself because they're so darn good. Well, I got a little bit of cheesecake with it. You can find these, go buy these cherries. I'm gonna try some of the cheesecake. That is absolutely yummy. I'm gonna try some of the gingerbread topping. There's a funny flavor in that. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm not sure I like it. It's not gingerbread. There's something, I don't know what it is. I don't like it. However, the cheesecake is delightful and the cherries are delightful. Scrape this brown stuff off the top and come out and get this. This is really good.
So there you have it, a farewell to Splash Mountain. We might actually get to ride again since it's still open through January 23rd, but January weather can be kind of spotty, and they do sometimes have to close it because it gets chilly.
And it does get you wet, and wet and chilly, not a lot of fun. French fries and chili, very fun.
Movie's been problematic. They really have not been updating the ride for a long time. I'm looking forward to Tiana's Bayou adventure. It looks like they're gonna make her into even more an adventurer than she has been.
You know, they never did actually release on DVD, on VHS, on Blu-ray. Song of the South has never been released in anything but the movie theaters here in the United States.
We have seen it. We were able to get a copy of a DVD from Japan that only had subtitles during the songs. So we do have a copy. It's
racist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
You know Gone with the Wind? It's Gone with the Wind.
Yeah, it is.
But with singing.
Good songs though.
Here we are on the ferry boat. We've come full circle around back to Magic Kingdom so we can get to our car.
We had some really fun treats today. The cheesecake, of course, was fabulous.
Linzer cookie was better.
The Linzer cookie was better, and we got a lot of them.
The tamale was fantastic, so I hope they bring that back more often.
It may be the best tamale I ever had. So we had a good time. We saw some decorations on Main Street.
Did a quick run through Epcot and then over to Riviera, so we've been on the run all afternoon, but it was a fun run.
It was. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments. We love comments.
We love comments on other social media too. Come on over to Facebook, Our Life on the Go, or Instagram's Our Life Go, and let us know you're there.
And with that said, I'm Art.
I'm Elizabeth.
And this is Our Life on the Go.